Doug here, TWT Bulls. You guys know we like small little Frenchies. I'm out here with little Peony, who just had her litter. She's only 14 pounds. And then Bunny, she's had one litter for us as well. She's 18 pounds. But you know, in Frenchies, there's tons of different lanes, tons of different styles that breeders are into. You have your breeders that are into the kind of the new trends and the new fads, like the Fluffies and the Isabellas and the Pink and the Huskies. And you know, with that, you got to try to spend a ton of money and get in on it early. And then it feels like you have to produce pups really fast before there's a lot of them and the prices go way down, and you're always kind of selling the dream to other breeders. That's not us. Then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the real AKC show breeders, and they are, you know, really into the traditional colors and selling to pet homes, which is cool, but the price point is way lower, and they're more wanting to keep the show dog for themselves, and then you kind of get the rest. So we're somewhere in the middle. I mean, we want every Frenchie we own and every pup we produce to be under 20 pounds and really small and compact. And you know, we have some nice blue merles and blue and tans and blue fawns, a lot of the blue colors and some creams too. But here we are on the deck. These are the 6-week-old, two of the girls from Winston and Peony. The little girl on the left we call Penny, is going to Virginia Beach. And the little girl on the right, tiny little girl, looks just like Peony. We're keeping her. So we're keeping her, Pebbles. We're calling her Pebbles. So, you know, with Bunny, with Peony, with Blueberry, with Winston's sister Bugaboo, with some dogs we have up in Asheville, we have some tiny females, some tiny Winston daughters. So shout out to Allie of Bold North Frenchies. We purchased this little boy. I think he's coming up on 9 weeks now.
9.5 weeks.
Yeah, 9.5 weeks. This is Preston, so we're calling him Preston. So he's a blue merle with the tan points. Really compact. Is he peeing on the bed? Really tiny boy. It's his first day here, so he's real tiny. We're going to raise him up, and we'll be able to use him on some of our small females. So we're hoping he stays real compact and stays like a 15 or 16 pound stud. His dad, Kevin Hart, is a platinum 14 pound full grown real mini stud, and his mom was real small and muscular too. That's another thing. A lot of the compact and shorter Frenchies, breeders are producing them with real heavy bones, but I feel like they're really like girthy and heavy, where I like a leaner, tighter muscle dog because they can run and play and handle the heat better. And he seems to be pretty lean and muscular. Look at him. He's sleeping here, his first day here. So that's the new addition, Preston. So our two mini studs are now Winston and Preston. So I think Preston's the perfect fancy little name for the new stud. So you'll see Preston grow here. You'll see little Pebbles grow here. And we just happened to grab little Penny. Yeah, look at that headpiece, though. I love it. Look at that.
They look alike.
Yeah, they do look alike. Little Pebbles. Real tiny. Look, Peony's getting jealous. She wants her daughters. Peony wants to be on video. And Bunny just wants the ball. But yeah, you know, the more breedings you do, the more you get into the Frenchies. You find your lane. You find your customer base, people who are into your style. And you find what works for you. And I just love a shorter, a more compact, a smaller weight, smaller size Frenchie. And I think the blue and tans, the blue merles, the creams are just real flashy colors, which I like, you know. Little icing on the cake. But look at little Peony. I love her rear. I love her build. And I think taking Winston daughters and taking some of these mini females I have to this up-and-comer little Preston here, with how small and compact the pups in his bloodlines are, is going to be real amazing. I mean, he's going to be a tiny little stud. Look at Peony's trying to steal the show.
Look, Pebbles likes...
yeah, look, Pebbles is meeting him. There's a future pair right there, Pebbles and Preston. That'll be happening. And I really want to breed Preston when he's older. If he stays as compact and little as I think, I'd love to see what he does with Bunny and Peony and Blueberry and Pebbles and a lot of our Winston's sister Bugaboo. Imagine that. This little guy to Bugaboo, that would just be killer. That'd be awesome breeding. So pretty cool. It's just what we're into, and then having the females and having the males that fit the size and the structure and the build of your vision just feels good, you know, to look around and see all these little minis. And they're all tight muscle. I mean, are they not athletic and active? They
give you a run for their money.
They will give you a run for their money. I mean, people think bulldogs are lazy, but our Frenchies will run and play all day long. And, you know, when you're breeding, sometimes if you focus on having too thick and heavy of the leg bones and the girth, you can get a little bit, you know, dogs that struggle in the heat or might have some spine and some movement issues. But that's why, like, I like that muscle. Like, see, Bunny doesn't have the thickest leg bones, but the headpiece, the muscle, the short back, it's just, I love it. I love it.
Hang with those dogs.
Yeah, they hang with the big dogs. The big dogs are out here playing. We need to let them out there and run in the field. But look at these two girls. They're being so chill. Look at them.
They love to be held, too.
How cute are those little faces? So the family getting her, they have a Forgiato times Lulu daughter. So I bet you they'll be breeding them together. Super cool, man. They look so good. Man, look at little Preston. He's out. He was on the airplane all day, coming into a new place. So just adjusted and finally passed out.
Ate a good meal.
Yeah, ate a good meal. And that, you know, that's the other thing. The more litters you have and the more dogs and puppies you produce, it's fun to keep, you know, investing in your program. And we have these small little females. We're going to have a bunch of these tiny little Winston daughters. So to have a real little mini stud like Preston to be able to breed them to, I think is just going to go real nice with our program and what we're trying to do. So he's only 9 weeks old, 9.5 weeks old. So we'll start practicing collecting them when he's like 9-10 months. And I can't wait. I can't wait to do some breedings with him to Winston's sister, to Winston's daughter, to some of these little females that we had already bred to our other studs to see what they do their second and third litters. Look at Bunny. Bunny gave Peony a dirty look over the ball. These little girls, I mean, it's tough. That's the one thing that's hard about having Frenchies this little compared to most people's, is a lot of times pictures and videos don't pick up how little they are. But these are some compact. Look at Peony. She might be this little girl, Peony, is probably of all our Frenchies my favorite dog right here. If you see him in person, and then seeing what she produced, and that's just 2. I mean, all 6 puppies looked identical. I mean, you could barely tell them apart. Barely tell them apart.
Off the charts.
Yeah, the little male, his head's looking crazy. He's looking so crazy. Look. But Peony's trying to play, and Bunny's guarding her ball. This is what Frenchies will do. Look, Bunny's getting ticked.
Bunny.
And Preston's just sleeping through it all.
Bunny.
Little blue
really
Merle Preston. Yeah, he seems really easy going so far. But sometimes it takes them a little to come out of their shell. But he is, I mean, crazy short back, crazy tiny little guy. And I looked at his father, and a lot of the pups his father has been producing have been those really small, big-headed, muscled-up Frenchies. So I have a good feeling about how he's going to turn out and how he'll combine with the females that we have here. It's going to be real nice. So you guys will see, you'll see Pebbles and Preston grow. And, you know, we'll keep the videos coming. Next week, I'm going to get a good update video of all the 13 puppies we have, because I know everyone who's getting those puppies loves seeing them. So I'll get an update on those puppies. Look at she's so curious.
What's up, Peony?
Yeah, man, tell you, these girls are assertive. If they want something, they're going to get it. They're just chilling. But anyways, guys, we really appreciate you for watching, for subscribing. And if you like the real mini Frenchies, then we're the place for you. Look at little Peony. Yeah, videos just hard to it's hard to show. Yeah, they're just chilling, Mom, chilling. I mean, you can kind of tell when people spend time as they're raising puppies, getting them used to loud noises, other animals, kids being held. You can tell we've put a lot of time into these little pups. How cute are they? Oh, I can't handle it. They're so cute. They really are. Look, Peony loves my dad. Every time a female has a litter, they get so much attention. They really bond to you. And, I mean, her pups are only 6 weeks old, and she's already put all her weight back on. Pretty cool.
She's looking good.
Yeah, she really is.
Ready for round 2.
Yeah, so Bunny, I mean, we'll probably breed Bunny in the spring to Winston. And then Bunny's third and final litter, we'll probably use little Preston. If all works out, that's probably the plan. But